win, 2 losses. The same story for NiP and Spirit, calling it a rocky start. Rez in the interview, we had Magix earlier saying that NiP, one of the few teams they consider the biggest threat. So we can step into the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dogs and cats. Let's get those lights off in the studio so we can see all of these juicy frags going down. Hampus likely to be the first to be tested, and already he's got people closing down on him. He gets the info on the reload, but he's already in a lot of jeopardy. A lot of players pushing him down. Eventually, the war of attrition is won, and now Twist gone 2. This is nice. Very fast into the yard. Lobby control lost, and they'll deny that together in partnership.
Oh, Julies.
Oh, Julies.
Oh. Didn't see it work out well yesterday when we got to see it on Nuke. So I maintain excited for the prospect of them. But for now, that's going to make me happy enough. Magix gets his head, very surgically precision action there from him, but Young instantaneously.
Yeah, NUKE needed to trade that.
Yeah, let's see what Plopsky can do, though. A casual 1v3. Young's already feeling himself, and I disbalance.
Situation, you can probably go for the Deagles this round with the light utility, and then the following, maybe just have a couple of P250s.
Right.
You know, you're giving
a lobby crunch.
Shots come through, and that's exactly the intention. Gorgeous play set into place, but they still need a little bit more. That'd be ideal. Yeah, exactly. And Magix is low.
So low. I'm surprised he hasn't gone down. NUKE, he's got himself a triple. No armor on these Desert Eagles, and already NiP making quite the statement. An armored AK. Chopper, been lingering around there for a long time. Rez cautious. If he gets on that as well, he's got such a good line of sight for the advance. Continue my words, he could be causing some real issues here. Chopper can pivot up the vent, but it will come down to Twist. Steps and a chance. Halves the health of the AK-47. Bomb to be planted, SDY to babysit.
Where's that final player, Rez?
Yeah, he has to go around to ladder or lobby. If he was to come at the vent, it's like whack-a-mole at that point. So Rez is going to have a shot and see. Maybe he just wants to grab a gun from the ramp attack. That could be a saved weapon for him to carry into the dip in this regard. And the AK-47 in the hands of Rez. Well, it's a top rush.
Okay, yeah.
Quick.
Real fast into the top site, and nobody's home. Mir has removed the first head. That's the AK. Twist maybe getting some justice. Has found the first. Mollied out of position. No smokes for the retake. Plopsky hoping to catch him. He did with his knife out.
Bloody hell.
That's humiliating, but caught back by Disbalance. The AK no longer in play. At least one of them. Twist still from heaven with his. Chopper has a smoke for main. If he drops that, Hampus can be ahead. Time still ticking and no kits, but damage to be inflicted here.
I'm scared of these post-plant positions for Spirit, but keep in mind, they do have 2 rifles. They're still okay. They've got mollies and smokes. If there's any sort of real shot at this, it has to be now. I don't think they've really got much time on it now, but they have done a great deal of damage. Disbalance instantly quelling the threat that was building. NUKE's done well. They are certainly putting these T's through their paces, but did there... No, okay, I was thinking if NUKE could maybe get a rifle for himself.
We've seen it straight away. Okay, I got excited about the wrong thing.
It's all right, though. Rush caught it, as always. Safe hands, safe hands. Plopsky on that org. Where did you... Yeah, you're right to draw attention. Whether that's indicative of a fake. Mir is above Rez as we speak. So that could be a factor playing into this one. But will be pausing, has control of the secret position in a very powerful angle there. Gathering now towards the lobby. So much util still. Can't help but feel that the AWP does have the perfect weapon for the job. Misses his shot, actually. This could get problematic. He's forced to dip out. Nade does more significant damage, but it's only going to soften him up for the org.
Let's see the timing on Mir here, though.
Yeah, if he kills Rez, he can open up the site. Whoa, Rez was ready. 19, they have to push, and Plopsky's in such a perfect position. He's locked it down, Twist as well. NiP have read them like a book. Nice shot from Disbalance. Doesn't have the time to win the round, but it's still 3.
Money's been pretty much humbled. I guess P250 is all we got.
Go on.
No. I don't think Nade's make a bonk noise. I don't know why in my head I think that's the case.
I think we just go back to our days watching Looney Tunes.
Maybe.
You know?
Maybe. Really revert.
He's working on tiniest margins. Look at that. Just trying to pluck these little mosquitoes out of the air with some chopsticks.
Mr. Miyagi's up next, Alex.
Yeah, I mean, poor old Hampus. He just wants one frag. Give it to him. Give him the first. There it is. Chopper goes down, as does Magix. Oh, stolen by Rez. Everyone's furious. No fist bumps for him.
I wonder if they're still boot camping with each other. For Cologne, they were all together.
That's true. It didn't look like Rez was in the facility.
You're right. It looks like they've gone home for New York or something.
Yeah, you'd imagine. Yeah. Also, that global challenge was announced. I'm going to be interested to see if we get to see the likes of NiP. And that's a good start, but finished off nice.
Stop, standstill, throw. It all has to
I'm
be
up the ladder, I've found it, I've let it go.
Here we go. Here's one.
Oh, it looked really easy.
Yeah,
It's a different one than the one Rush did, but it is very difficult.
Oh, it looks simple as anything, Alex. What's the problem?
Simple.
Come on,
Yeah,
mate. Come on, mate. Anyway, guns back out for Spirit. No more Glocks, no more P250s. It's all rifles. Firing that 10. And that's messy as anything, but cleaned up nicely by Disbalance. Finding both of the players there is actually kind of giving them a really decent shot at this. Hampus, though.
This could be sick.
There's space with that molly there. He doesn't have to be hindered completely if they did want to make something happen from it. But Mir and Disbalance, the vent duo, just hanging out.
Bomb's not planted yet. Okay.
Very nice find from Chopper. NUKE and a struggle to contribute now with the AWP. And Mir is hitting his headies. He needs to. NUKE might want to consider save here.
Okay.
What's in those buckets on the right? Is that like their bins?
I think it's like, is it paint?
If it's a nuclear facility,
Oh, those buckets.
Yeah, bought underwear from Jack Jones.
Oh, you're feeling astrology.
I don't want to say I'm wearing the same underwear as Device, but like I'm wearing the same underwear as Device.
So the all-ping, all-time high?
That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
RPK cosplay, Device underwear.
Oh,
nice
that's
shots.
nice. Bit of a switch up here. Hampus being proactive in the shadow. It gives more than away. But yes, you're right. Chopper did somehow slip through the cracks just before he kind of peeked into this one. But Chopper's position, I wonder how much he can get out of it. Hampus now.
Oh, the side.
Oh, he's done for, but good damage dealt initially.
Yeah, NUKE is going to have a lot of issues now because Chopper can rat through the warehouse. I think he might be. No, he's gone down secret. Okay, so he's actually...
Chopper could come back up through the vent if he gets control and they can pincer onto the site together.
Timing's everything, Alex.
He really is. If they both go squeaky, Plopsky can catch this timing. Chopper through the under. This hinges on Twist and Plopsky. Mir does take down one of the threats. Descending as well.
Lower.
That's fire. There's no one there. Chopper's called it clear.
Nice.
This is a much better round from Team Spirit. Looking for their fifth already here on the T side of NUKE. It's been a while, 2 consecutive CT rounds, but now again, NUKE is faced with a dire circumstance. Do I really want to have a go?
I don't think it's worth it.
Yeah. I think they're probably having exactly the same conversation. You can see the knives are route back to lobby, so...
For 8, the guns are back out. Lost bonus starting to build up here for NiP, so they can get a viable buy.
I like this from NUKE. He's going to be able to get so much information that Secret is no longer the main point of the attack. The CTs will be in much more comfortable positions for the take, so long as he...
Nicely done by Plopsky. Plays it in well. Yes, Rez will fall for it, but by now the bomb is down. The molly's isolated the player. Chopper in Disbalance. We've seen those kind of, I don't know, 2v3s, but this might be a little bit too far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely been keeping up, but this is a very tall order. This is a venti choco frappa cappuccino.
Kind of miss Starbucks.
I don't.
I don't either.
I've got all my pretentious German hipster. I'm like, yeah, man, I get it. It's good food.
I just think compliments to the chef, the man that feeds us. If we keep him happy, he's going to keep bringing us good food, right?
But if it's his job by the CT. So this is your typical nade exchange. Just put Plopsky into prime position to hold. NUKE in the same set of circumstances over towards the ramp room. I really hate this job, especially when you're against such good aimers. He's got Twist in support here, which is nice. He'll be able to hopefully draw their attention away, enabling Twist in this off angle to punish. Yeah, it's so nasty, especially when you've got some Russian monsters who are willing to just wide swing you and blow you. If you can buy time enough to get a smoke. Oh, they're run boosting. Oh no, they're going to peek on the corner. This is going to be a high elevation angle. This is a hard adjustment for him, but he does get it. Needs to fall back. The incendiary's integral. He's flapping around. He has to hit the shots instead. Plucks Chopper out of the air, and he needs a third. Magix keeps us competitive. Bomb needs to go down. It's Twist's responsibility to stop it. 20 seconds. He knows time's on his side. The clock, his best friend, the flank coming in to lock him in. And now Magix relieves some pressure. 14 seconds, Lauren. This is intense. Wow.
Oh no, Plopsky went in on his own. Rez now left in the 1v2, left and right. He's going to isolate one for free. That's a little bit of a fumble. And now Sundar Young, I wonder, did he see anything? Oh, he's got a good idea. Molly goes in. Sundar Young forced forward, creeping into it. The Molly just about licks, and you can see Rez there. Perfectly played.
It's for the coming events in, but I see.
No, he's got pictures of us, some nasty words. And this
Throw
will be a
darts at
nasty
your
round.
faces.
Please don't do that. That's
Obviously
very
printed
visual.
out faces, not the real ones.
Ow.
Here we are.
NiP's buy is actually great. I want to go back and count the on the round. I only have one player survive. Sorry.
They might get a plant here. This is fantastic work from Spirit. Didn't invest. Get the bomb down again. They've done such good work. Always a threat is Disbalance. And now Hampus has gone down too. They consistently make this awkward. Look at them do it again. 28 HP for Disbalance. NUKE sweating bullets now. Incendiary in a full defuse. That's not the plan, surely.
Oh, no.
Okay, sound cue. Trying to draw him into the fight. Disbalance again, playing this like a absolute gangster. 10-second defuse. Not like this. NUKE doesn't have a clue. The sound cue and the frag. Has he got it?
It's going to be close.
That's real damn close.
He has. Whoa.
They are in a bit of strife.
It's got pace. It's a quicken. They're already out. Plopsky up top, though. That could have been good. Does get one for his troubles. Did a bit of damage towards Mir, but by now they've taken the top side. So the pace change. Going to catch maybe NiP.
That's good. Missing the molly means he's, well, okay, pulls the second out of them. That will give them more time in the grand scheme of things.
It's the one way. They're doing the one way.
Oh, you're bang on. Look what it gives him. Well, they have hands on the T side of NUKE. That's just magnificent for the Team Spirit boys. They'll be happy to boast about that one. Hampus is trying his work outside again. Let's see if Chopper's prepared. He's likely going to be swinging in. Shadow, still not the advantage to convert. Now looking for the dunk. NUKE's nade doesn't find a thing. Early first blood. These opening kills favoring Team Spirit in these last few.
It's just insane with the low money that you have left over. If you keep one or two...
More and more prioritized by teams, and the decision to do so will become... Well, there's two frags. A dunk onto Chopper eventually found, and NUKE as well onto Magic's in that outside yard area. So two bodies dropped on the red container, and now advantage NiP.
Well, you say that. It does seem as though Spirit take these moments as...
Touche.
Here we go, boys. Time to get it. But let's see what they can do. They don't have the step to the lower side.
Time. The one thing Spirit could do was this clear. Yeah, again, very procedural. All three of them on the flight path. NUKE's done well. Double kill. Knows there's a potential for a Mir hunt, and that's the push perfectly timed
stuff.
With the bottle of flame, and they're doing it again. Yep, it's down advantage Spirit. After that first blood. If they go low site, though, oh, Rez is in the prime position. For the denial, bomb's loose. He can survive here. Flash to relocate. Mir has to get that bomb down. Rez knows it's been picked up. Is it a fake? Rez isn't sure. Holds it. Can't believe Mir's gotten away with that. And still, Rez does thrive. A triple threat. He's glaving, or he has the potential to do so. Just playing around that gap, and he finds Chopper. Real nice play from him. You can see that gap is exploited given the fact there's no smoke in the feed. Fires off a shot. Mini is under Team Spirit rule. And Plopsky's done very well with the FAMAS to find one. Puts Disbalance into a dire strait. He's already, though, off to his typical multi-killing ways. Yeah, watch this. Oh, nearly. Did get
hunted by that rifle play.
T-side rifling. I mean, it's far from easy. Not here on NUKE. But let's see if he can maneuver and flush him off again. Hampus with a different strat. Oh, say it.
Oh, they're here.
Yeah, look at that. Disbalance. He knows what he wants to do.
This guy.
He's furious. And so are Team Spirit. They're in hot pursuit of their 7th. 3 bodies already dropped for the Swedish side. Once that gap spots the M4, Disbalance his speed, his momentum into Hampus. You can see how caught off he was. It's rare to see someone holding W from spawn.
Just being so aware that that could be a capability to catch him there when he wasn't the player who was fighting that.
Some Deagles. We got the Alligator out for Plopsky here, and Rez with the M4. So this is the last-ditch attempt against the full buy of Team Spirit in the first half. It is their map choice if you are just joining us. And wow, Plopsky wants to get aggressive.
Ooh, I like the Alligator skin he's got there.
Almost fits the name.
Does. A more flamboyant alligator. Like the one from Princess and the Frog. You wouldn't have seen that, Chad. That's a Disney movie.
I like Disney movies.
Well, I'd add that one to your list. It's got voodoo and hoodoo. It's good. Yeah. New Orleans animated. It's really quite charming. Quite cool. She wants a restaurant. It's beautiful. It's a talking frog.
Is it new?
Relatively.
Oh, I haven't seen it then.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Check it out.
I really haven't been up on my Disney movies.
Princess and the Frog, closely followed by Tangled. Strong list.
Tangled's excellent.
Absolutely. Flynn Rider, otherwise known as OJ. Borg! Rez does not... Actually, that counts. And now from behind, NUKE can strike. He's only going to do 1.5, but there's Plopsky pocketing himself a couple of shotty frags. Really the case? Okay. Let's get into the action with a fast top hit. Lauren and Sponge. The voices beside me. Rez is back turned, and he still gets the frag. 4-on-4, top side, no bomb down. Twist recovers it. 3 from the heaven position.
Yeah, Rez waiting for that waterfall. See if anyone's coming. Eyes turn away for a second and they appear, and Disbalance starting off that CT side exactly as you'd imagine, already getting things back on track as Hampus left to deal with it all. Several angles at several levels. He can't get any of them.
Good bits and pieces, depends on who has the most money. With the gunnies right now, they will just be postured up towards the yard position, seeing if they can catch any stragglers. We can see with the radar, Team Spirit are playing quite the passive setup. I disbalance defensively behind the aircon unit. Mia kind of sitting.
If he continues to just try, investigate yard, it is always a risk. They likely will throw out son of a Hampus. Big frag. Rez has also found Mir, so that's outside problem solved. Never mind. Only FAMAS and shotguns now. Magic's, though, I tell you now, there's very few players, Lauren, that use this FAMAS to such good success. Magic's, he's already demonstrated his proficiency with it for the first 3-on-3, but Rez is above him. And I don't know if his teammates are even cognizant that that's a possibility.
Sure.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah,
okay.
Magic's is checking. Maybe trying to circumnavigate the presence. I don't know how he's going to make it happen. Oh my gosh, as if he got chopped.
Well, they're fighting. They're both here.
SDY can get them both. He's flubbed his shot, so has NUKE. Recovers the bomb, but damage inflicted. I think he hit the hip fire. Scout bullet lodged in SDY's calf. And now the bomb and a one-on-one. Only 19 seconds. Rez would have to, excuse me. Yeah, it is Rez again, having to win the third 1v1 to dig his team out of a hole here. And it's not to be. SDY.
Not too blind, but Young is. So it's on Chopper for now, does get overwhelmed. Young out of the flash, handles it very well. Hampus, as said, the only one to really do any damage thus far, unless Twist can pull something out. He can't. I disbalance.
Now then, Twist, not so lucky. Chopper pushing for info, and the fact that no one was behind him suggests that that was the lobby lurk. Did Disbalance convey that information? He likely has. Hampus, there we are. That's the frag they were hoping for. They'll need more, though. Are they really boosting? Okay, crossing now. Disbalance conveying all of that information to his team. That there should be a fast rotate. Magix is the one to position himself accordingly. This could actually translate into more. Disbalance can change things, though.
Can, has, and maybe will. 1 minute, though, to do it. Patiently, he'll wait for the tease to...
Magix and Disbalance so far passing the first two tests. More frags is a priority, and they're not going to let it happen. A perfect lockdown of that top
form. So it's going to be a yard control. This is aggressive. They want to stop this before it starts. Hampus. What Hampus? Okay. Well, that wasn't meant to go down that way, but SDY will trade. And they're straight onto the top side. They knew it was the yard control. This is great.
Yeah, this is really swift reactions. Chopper has managed to knock one off its perch. Bomb now spotted. T-smoke to try and buy time and space, but immediately locked out by the bottle of flame. God, their angles are strong. Twist got caught out in that same exact corner. If Disbalance gets any info, oh, that's another multi-kill for Magix. 2 rounds in a row.
I think it's wonderful.
Yeah, storytelling.
Yeah, really nice. 8-12, though. The story of NiP being the team that Spirit feared is kind of a questionable one, it feels. And we've seen Spirit on a high point. Ooh. Some individuals looking good and some unique smokes coming out.
Yeah, very much so. I think it's their take on the L frame by the looks of the landing. But look what Mir's going to react accordingly. He wants to try and peek out on the flashbang. Firing off those shots much harder.
No, Plopsky has a chance here. Oh, look at this game, this cat and mouse game between Mir and Plopsky.
So much.
Oh my God.
As it fades, it's Mir's frag. And that was the rifle. That was their best chance. That was the way to open it up. NUKE relieves some pressure. A huge amount of it. Chopper quick to behead one. And they look to head towards ramp.
Oh, Disbalance is about to be there. Maybe not, boys.
He's so precise. He's looking for 30. He can get it in this round if he wants. Yes! 1 bullet, 30.
Yeah, last chance to dance potentially for NiP. Their 8 rounds and this buy better have some fruit to it. CT side looking just as diligent as their T side was, and it's exciting to see what these boys can do. Now, Plopsky has got a bit of room. What he does with it, we'll find out. All of the NiP boys still just kind of, sifting through.
They've gone into warehouse, right?
Yeah, so they...
Chopper has squeaky door control.
Just walk straight past him. The bomb is in warehouse.
It's not very awkward for...
I think Hampus is coming above him, no? Yeah, okay. You might check this.
They've left topside completely here, so they're aware that this is a possibility. That's the bomb.
That's not it.
He might have another one here. Hampus needs to flank.
A flash and across to main.
Turns it. Stayed. Chopper found Hampus. Okay, Rez, again, he's having to try and bail him out of the...
He's in a prime position for the one taps, and he does finish it off with style. Stereotypes, Chad. I'm so proud of you. So glad toxic masculinity is a thing of the past.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's gone too serious. No one knows what to do.
Mir does.
Yeah, I was about to say, Mir's got a good idea. Comes in, Mir, pop. Oh, that's not bad, too.
Oh, what?
Even a third. Wait, where did Hampus come from?
Did he drop off over his head?
Yeah, he had to have done.
Okay, the timing on that is wild.
Just casual TP around the map.
Yeah.
He's rocking that mod status that you got playing DayZ, Lauren.
That's the one. He's everywhere.
Okay, well, I find it very difficult for NUKE and Twist to get back into this. Like, they've just been shut down before the round even got started for them. So round 23 looks like it could just be Team Spirit posting 15 early, and that's NiP without a single round here within the second half. Their T side, it's been stalled out, it's been stopped, and to get the bomb, I disbounce, tags up NUKE. That's more than enough damage, more than enough info. The nade just shy.
Mir's on for the ace here, and he gets it. That is quite the way.
Last shot at it for the Ninjas, and what a shocker of a result. Spirit coming out, all guns blazing, disbalance, the perfect way to begin what could be the end for NiP here.
Yeah, this is, I mean, I'll remind you, 1 win, 2 losses for both teams. A rocky start, as it was described by Rez, but off the back of their great success at Cologne, it does seem that Ninjas have had a little bit of a deceleration. And that's not certainly to take anything away from Team Spirit. They've played a fantastic game here. Individually brought through by Disbalance. We've seen Magix with his strongs here, who continues to be a nuisance to anybody that wants to consider a late lurk outside. Is that really a solo bomb? I mean, I have to remember there's only 3 of them, but he is so alone. And he has no real options available to him.
Rez did say in the interview that they beat the Nemesis team of Vitality, so you have to look out for them.
Sure.
The bogey squad for the Ninjas in late 2020, but this one's over. Plopsy's got the Mac 10, up the Benny goes, and do we call it?
We call it.
I think we call it. Throw in the towel, ref, it's over.
It's over, certainly NUKE. We've got 2 more man.